We don't find it. We thought it would be good. We thought we'd try our best.
We were hoping.
If you're thinking that this video is anything but kind of us floundering around on Google,
because
and Google
sometimes
Maps,
there are good videos
Yeah.
where people go into a jungle and they scroll, they say, "Oh my god, a statue."
there it is,
and we couldn't.
I didn't clock that we probably couldn't go underwater and find it on Google Maps. That's my bad. That's my bad.
But like maybe they were, maybe they broke ground for a second.
Yeah,
broke the surface.
I thought maybe, and I thought maybe we'd be the ones to find it. But we
have a
don't.
couple good laughs, don't we?
There's a lot of if you want to have a good time, this is the place to talk about.
It's true, all of it and more coming up on this episode of Bells and Whistles Podcast. Run that intro! I thought you were gonna go like this.
No. You ever watch any of the Disney like DVD sequels that they were
Disney
sending out?
DVD sequels?
Yeah, like the ones that were, I guess, directed to it. Jesus Christ,
Fucking kid.
they get like a
Hate
direct to
happiness.
DVD ones. You know how like Aladdin 3,
I used to be a big Beethoven guy. You ever see Beethoven?
like the dog.
Yeah, the fucking dog Beethoven.
Yeah, no, I've seen a couple of those.
Yeah.
What, you like that?
I used to have the collection. I used to have the collection. I used to have a wall of. Remember how they used to sell DVDs, DVD collections, where it was like a fucking like 3 feet of DVD. I used to have those. I used to have every Beethoven.
I was really trying to like understand what. Of course, you meant DVDs, but when you said like collection, I'm like, what could he be collecting?
Beethoven
like
bobbleheads.
like Beethoven.
Funko
Yeah,
Pops.
that's what I was. I was like, did they have that back then?
Is there a Beethoven Funko Pop?
I'm sure there is.
Yeah,
Hey.
maybe.
Speaking of Beethoven Funko Pops, hey, welcome back to the Bells and Whistles podcast.
Ryan Quigley from Bernie, as always. You doing okay over there?
You doing all right?
I feel like it's been a while since I saw you.
I know.
Yeah.
Are you doing all
I've
right?
been worried about you. I was worried about them Friday. I was worried about them. I was worried about you guys Friday. No other day.
Well, I worry about you all the damn time.
Lord knows I don't.
But I'll tell you, we're this is going to be a much more conversational episode with you guys.
It really
since we
is,
didn't
because
take
we're
the time
lazy. We
didn't
don't have
take the time
anything to
plan
say.
something.
We don't want to talk about Pokemon. My car wouldn't start.
Your car wouldn't start?
I had to put the car in the shop.
What happened?
The starter wouldn't work.
The starter wouldn't work.
Before you start feeling bad for me, there was about a month period.
Don't worry about that.
There was a month period of time where my car, in order to start it, I would go. It took that long. And I was like, it's fine. And then I was home in Rockaway, and I was like, Dad, I really got to fix my car one day. All right, guys, I'll see you next week. And I tried to start my car, and it wouldn't turn on. And I was like, Daddy, can you call your mechanic friend? Can you call Bullock's, please?
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock, and they're charging me $575.
Well, here's that, because I hear, this is, first of all, I got my permit.
You got your permit?
I got my permit, and nobody wanted to say anything about it.
Wow!
Celebrate! I got my permit finally. Passed the test. So these are going to be the kinds of problems that I have.
He's a jolly
pretty
good
soon.
fellow.
But here's the thing that here's how far ahead of the game I've got.
What do you
right?
got?
Because I've just got my permit. Haven't even had my first lessons or anything.
You've
like
already
that.
had your first car accident. Already your first fender bender.
No, I'm sitting here at it. The second I got my permit, I was thinking, well, I hear that when you go to like mechanics and shops, they try to haggle you. I was thinking
You went in with a visor and sunglasses.
I just kept thinking, I was like, maybe I should like really like start learning a lot, just so I know if I ever have to do a little bit of like mechanic work, I know when they're trying to scam me. Because you know me. If I go in there and they're like, this is gonna be about $3,000 to fix this, I'd be like, well, look, man, you're the expert. It's only fair.
It's only fair.
That might be. I'd be like, only that much?
I know, but that's the same, because I also have a small dent in my car from the fender bender I got into.
Yeah.
And I've been looking, I want to get it fixed, but I know that I'm going to go to a body shop and they're going to be like, oh, how much you got in your account, buddy? I know for a fact. I have no gauge for how much. You have to go to someone you trust.
Yeah, so that's the thing that's intimidating me,
Yeah.
right? Because I'm sitting around, I'm like, oh, I'm not worried about. I could learn to drive in 2 weeks. I can do blah 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 blah. But it's those guys that are asking to fix my car that I'm a little worried about.
I'm hoping 6 weeks down the line, you're in the process of opening up your own car shop. You've become a mechanic. You're in one of those one-piece jumpsuits. You got a little script thing that says big E on it in script.
It's been opened up, and you can see I've got a tank top that's completely stained.
It's brown with motor oil
with
and
cum.
Yeah.
No.
I hope so. I need a mechanic friend bad.
Yeah, no, I think it's about time that we learn ourselves.
Yeah, it's true. People have been asking for the updates on my my plant fatherhood, my gardening.
I know your purple lust or whatever.
Well, that's the purple passion. He's
the
doing
purple
well, but I have a new
passion.
member of the family. Would you like to meet him?
Yeah, sure.
Come here.
New member of the family.
This right here.
Yeah.
I just.
Oh, also purple, huh?
Purple. I only do purple flowers, evidently. I got this for free from my aunt on Sunday for Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers
Hey,
out there.
we should have done a Father's Day.
But if you're watching
thing.
this podcast, you almost surely have never had sex. But you see, I've named him Ennis. Do you want to any guesses?
What, like
Ennis?
Ennis, for
Ennis.
the menace?
No, Ennis. It's short for NS, which stands for nutsack, because you see, it's got little hairs, little cilia on it. You see 'em?
And of course, nut sacks are the only thing that have hair, huh?
You're telling me you don't see that flower and immediately think of a nutsack?
Oh, if I had, that would have been my first guess. Yeah, it's.
I don't know if
it's
this
a
is
funny
doing
little
too
feller.
well. I feel
yeah,
like he's supposed to be upright.
Yeah, no,
But
I think he probably should be.
He needs a little bit of
I don't
love,
know. Plants are kind of fun like this, where they'll just do whatever.
true, yeah.
I had a plant in Hartford.
Oh yeah.
I had a plant in
Kill it?
Hartford. No, he's still growing. The flower parts fell off.
You
but,
give me a clipping,
I can get you a clipping.
so you can always be a part of me. I give you a clipping of purple passion. I'll have you know.
Thank you. But what do you do with a clipping?
You put it
rub
in
on
water.
your nipple?
You put it in water. I have a clipping sitting in
you
water.
put it in.
You put it in
okay.
water, and eventually it sprouts roots, and then you plant it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a little.
I've been telling people I'm damn near a farmer.
Well, my thing is like now it's just leaves. Now it's not.
Yeah, it's no
it's
good.
not really anything that I can give you. But I
It
called
sounds like it's dead though.
it's not dead.
No.
It's not dead. It
Are you
looks very.
certain?
It
It looks
not
robust.
It looks good. It
But
looks,
not robust.
it looks erect. It's, it's up there. No, well, I don't know. It's probably long since gone, but it's just
Yeah.
like too big. Maybe somebody just sold me grass.
Put a twig in a fucking pot of dirt.
Yeah, because I don't know. But I called it Rem Plant for the Rembrandt.
Okay.
That was his name.
I reject that.
Oh, well,
not a fan.
I'll stick with NS over here.
Or just NS.
NS.
It's a good conversation starter.
Yeah, it is.
So what do you got to say today?
So, speaking of conversation starters and mechanics, you're talking to two mechanics today
Yeah.
because I know this is really what you were looking forward
We're
to.
hitting the news.
We're hitting the news. We're going to try and find that submarine. We're going to try and actually find it, I
Looking
think.
for my water. I
You're
don't know
looking
where I
for
put
your
it.
water.
It's too late. But yeah, no, the missing submarine. What do you know about
I don't know
it?
what it's
'Cause I'm-
called, but it's so this is what I know.
Submarine.
You guys might not know this, but over the about I think maybe a week and a half ago, maybe I don't know.
Was it
It's
that
like-
long ago that
I don't
it
know.
happened?
I feel like it's within the week. Four guys got into a submarine to go look at the Titanic. That's what the
It's
quest
like a
was.
service where
Yeah.
billionaires can pay like
Yeah.
$200,000 or something.
Yeah, it's like $250,000. You get into the submarine and they take you down there and you take a little look-see at the Titanic.
right.
But there's
Which, by the way,
Yeah.
talk about something that I am not interested in. I don't know what you could pay me.
is there anything that is kind of
To-
adjacent to that you would do?
Let's see. I'd go take a look at the old Food Network studios where they were like the old Bobby Flay,
Yeah.
Paula Dean stomping ground.
But there's nothing really dangerous about that.
Oh. You're wrong.
I was always interested in going and seeing a volcano. I think that's kind of
I'd
fun.
see a volcano.
Yeah.
I'd see a volcano. I'm very risk averse. I don't anything
Yeah.
that could might maybe kill me.
Yeah.
I really try to avoid at any cost. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Regardless, these guys, while you
Yeah.
think, these guys were, uber fans of James Cameron or whatnot.
Ocean, the submersible. It's not a submarine.
It's called the submersible, right?
What is that? What
I
is
don't
it called
know.
that?
I tried typing that up to you, but I started calling. I accidentally typed subversible.
Submersible. Look up
I don't know.
submersible.
Hey, as long as it's submissible.
Its name was Titan.
Yeah,
which is no NS.
That's no NS.
Owned
but
by OceanGate
it does feel like it's
Expeditions.
tempting fate when you go to see the Titanic in a thing called Titan.
Yeah, I know. It's hubris.
Regardless, they've been missing now for about a week.
The massacre ramped up Tuesday.
And supposedly, the day after this
Which is today.
podcast comes out, they will officially be out of air.
They still have air?
They still have air.
I read this report and I was like, oh, so they've been dead.
No, they still. That's the thing. We have to find them. Is the thing.
I thought they were taking their time.
No.
I thought they're just like, yeah, they're done.
The submarine is, or the submissible, or whatever it is, the subversible, the submersible, whatever it is they still have air through Thursday, is what I last read. There's 4 of them in there, and we got to find them. But the more you look into this, the more fishy it kind of starts to get.
It's 5. There's 5 people.
There's 5 people. Yes,
persons.
there's 4 people and 1 guy who was driving it.
Yeah.
And
have
you looked into how it was, what the inside of it looks like?
No.
Oh, so this is the biggest. Okay, so I'm glad you haven't seen this yet.
Okay.
The inside of it.
I'm seeing a picture of it now.
The way you get into it, you have to be screwed in. You have to be bolted in, right? There's no exit in this submarine.
Okay.
You get in. The first part is chopped off, and then a crew bolts you in, and you're essentially in this floating tube.
Okay.
There are no seats. There's no windows except in the bathroom. There is a bathroom that's essentially just a bucket on the other side of the thing. You're paying $250,000 to do this, and you can only see it through a computer screen.
Isn't this the stupidest thing of
Yeah.
fucking all time?
It's
Just talk about a billionaire who don't know what to do with his money.
It's just because imagine you can. I hate to tell
can
you,
look
guys,
it up on
you
my
can
computer
look
screen.
at what the Titanic looks like on a
And I
computer
can piss
screen.
in a toilet.
Yeah. You can do all these things, but they wanted the experience of being in a tube, so they went underwater and they want to do it and
Terrible.
look through these screens or whatnot. But the best part is the guy.
Hamish Harding.
Hamish Harding, the guy who's driving it.
Yeah.
I want you to see if you can find the video of him because he's piloting it. He's driving it on what looks like an Xbox controller.
Hold on. 59-year-old British billionaire, business person, and explorer. He's an explorer. He fancies himself to be an explorer. Or did someone writing this article were they like being an asshole? He's a fucking explorer, apparently.
Here, just watch. Okay, we're coming back. Just watch this.
So we're coming into the sub. This is the only toilet available on a deep diving submersible.
That's not a toilet.
Put a privacy screen in, turn up the music.
Privacy screen. Turn up the music so you can fucking blow your shit out of your ass.
Our sonar screen here, and we can put any image we want in the back. We've taken a completely new approach to the
Look at those
and it's
big
all run
nipples.
with this game controller and these touch screens. So if you want to go forward, you press forward. If you want to go back, you go back. Turn left, turn right, go down, go up. And it's Bluetooth, so I can hand it to anybody. And it's meant for a 16-year-old to throw it around, and super durable. We keep a couple of spares on board just in case.
A
Yeah.
couple of spares.
This is the second year
Clearly
we
they
went out
weren't
to the
working.
Titanic. We went out in 5 8-day missions. We did about 10 dives to the wreck site of the Titanic, and we did an extra dive on an undiscovered reef that we found. Completely privately funded.
Well, he discovered it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Funded by, we call mission specialists who help support the mission. So they take quite a bit of money to come and join us. Years ago, the Russians took tourists out.
It's funny that they made this guy see crisscross applesauce.
That's the only way you can sit on that damn thing.
I guess it is true. But imagine he, instead of that, he chose to tell everybody. He goes like this, and he's like, "So there's multiple controllers over here. Over there's the bathroom," and he's like,
It's true.
"Yeah, I don't." And then what is? Am I making up $250,000 to go?
No,
on this?
it is a $250,000.
$250,000.
Yeah.
To get claustrophobia and die in the ocean.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible news. They haven't died yet, supposedly. There is a rescue mission underway right now, but we figured we'd help them out a little bit, huh?
We're gonna.
So let's take a look at our guys.
Okay.
Who we know about Hamish.
So who are the other passengers? Coast Guard on Monday said they would not publicly identify any of the individuals. But the Dawood family of the large Pakistan-based global business conglomerate Dawood Group issued a statement Tuesday saying their son, British-Pakistani businessman Shahzada Dawood, or Dawood, I don't know, and his son Suleiman were on the expedition. And then there's a quote from the family. I'm sure they're very sad. I would be sad. These are weird. We need to be more reverent, maybe.
We need to be more reverent for these people.
They're lost at sea.
They are. They are lost at sea, and we're going to find them.
Are you laughing at home? Because you
don't laugh at home. Yeah, you can laugh at all the other stuff, but this time, now that we're talking about the people, but there's some kind of what? They're a Pakistani oil group.
These are a bunch of rich people. These are a bunch of British Pakistani rich people. There's also Paul Henry Nargiolet, a renowned French explorer and former renowned French explorer. Are there still explorers out there? What the? Is it fucking 1100? Ponce de Leon. Jesus, Mary and Joseph,
Marco
Explorer.
Polo.
Yeah. Former diver.
Maybe this is all just a game of Marco Polo.
Yeah, really.
Huh?
Former. What if they're having fun?
Yeah, maybe they've got an
the
Xbox down there.
Diver for the French Navy, who was part of the first expedition to visit the Titanic wreck in 1987, was also on board the missing submersible. So
yes.
Paul Henri Nargiolet, Rory Golden, an explorer. All these explorers.
Here's the thing. I think if you get lost in a submarine undersea, you become an explorer.
I guess so.
Guess what is it?
No, wait. Rory Golden was not on the thing. He was just looking for everybody.
Okay.
So the focus is on the crew members. Our entire focus. This, of course, is CBS News, folks.
Yes.
Our entire focus is on the crew members in the submersible and their families. The way they phrase that, they make it seem like they don't care about the billionaires, right? I know they're probably referring to the billionaires as the crew members.
Well, there's only 5 people on the damn
but
thing,
that is kind.
Yeah.
To call the billionaires crew members. OceanGate said, deeply thankful for the... Okay, they're just thankful, aren't they? Keep a sharp lookout, they said.
Keep a sharp look. What?
I'm not kidding.
Are you kidding me?
Exactly when the vessel last made contact and had been not made publicly, although the Coast Guard first alerted mariners, blah, 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 saying a 21-foot submarine with a white hull was overdue in giving its last known position. All caps. Vessels in vicinity requested to keep a sharp lookout, assist if possible. The alert, that's an alert message. Yeah, no, telescope. They're searching.
Yeah, I mean,
there's
they've
nothing.
got 2 more days as of us recording for them to find it.
Yeah.
It's very it's upsetting, but that's why. So
I don't even want to see just like pictures of the Titanic. That shit freaks me the fuck out.
No, that's scary.
That's fucking
very
terrifying.
scary.
You know the amount of death that was had?
No, it's awful.
Ugh.
It's awful and like very awful, painful stuff.
Seriously.
So what I think we should do is where was their last known location? Can you find that?
Let's see.
I think we should start with that and then start looking up wind patterns.
Hold on. The sub was lost in an area about 900 miles east of Cape Cod in the North Atlantic, in water with a depth of about 13,000 feet. Which, by the way, I had no idea the Titanic died this close to us.
They were close.
I had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
I would have guessed.
They were almost there.
I would have guessed the Mediterranean. I would have. Honestly, I have no idea where I had no context of where the fuck the Titanic ended. I've seen Titanic.
My dad loves the Titanic. He's crazy about the Titanic.
The movie or the
No,
like
not the movie.
story?
I mean, he likes the movie, but he likes the story most. And so does Rebecca. Loves the Titanic.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Birds
went
of
to
a
for
feather.
her.
I've
for
always said they
Christmas.
remind me of each other.
Yeah, I've thought that too.
Reed, Bernie,
Yeah.
and Rebecca.
No. For Christmas, we went to the Titanic exhibit.
That was your Christmas
That was
gift?
my Christmas gift to her. Yeah.
Yeah?
And she loved it.
I'm more of an intrepid guy myself.
That's the thing. For Christmas, next time I'm going to take you to an exhibit.
Here. Wait, so hold on. So I'm going to...
So pull up Google Maps and
me to
pull up
screen record?
900 miles east of...
Hold on. You want me to screen record?
Yeah.
There you go. You see how genius I am?
Okay, great. Okay, so go...
So we're
where are
going
we?
Cape Cod, okay?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's go... let's see. What is 900 miles look like?
Do they have a little measuring tape?
You know
Something
about...
like that?
I mean, hey. You would know better than me. What happens if... is there a tool?
I've never used Google Maps.
Maybe
I
we go...
don't.
Well, look, there's a...
I go places just off of sheer will.
I know you do. But how about this? There's tips and tricks. How about this? Why don't we go... can I click and go... Boom? No, that's not working. What happens if I drag?
Okay, there you go. All right, that looks about 900 miles.
Here. So let's see, 100 miles. So we'll call this Cape Cod. I'm going to guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to say 900 miles is... I'm going to say we're right here.
Well, I got to tell you, they could have really just said anything, right? That's about...
I just lost it, so I'm going to just continue saying right here.
Why would they bother saying 900
wait.
miles off the Cape Cod? That's like 900 miles is away from everything. All right, can we put a little tracker?
Here, I don't know how to
let's
do
take
it.
it.
Here, give it a shot.
Let's take it. Let's take a.
It's been a while since I brushed up on my Google Maps skills.
Huh? Let's do it, huh? All right, let's look for restaurants.
Yeah, maybe they've stopped to get something to eat. Has anybody checked the
Yeah, I
fucking
think so.
nearby Chili's?
Okay, 100 miles, huh? Okay, it's about the length of my thumb. Of course, Cape Cod is right there.
I'm imagining the Coast Guard doing this. All right, let's continue with the search. Okay. All right. So
1,
Google Maps. No, it's 2, 3.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's a little. It feels like directly underneath St. John's.
Well, have they checked there?
Let's drag the little crossing guy over here. Let's put. Oh, can he not go into the ocean?
Here. So what direction is the wind blowing in Cape Cod?
Well, no, it's not in Cape Cod.
But it's around there, bud.
Well, it's 9. Okay, here I'm zooming in.
It's only 9 miles an hour too, so it wouldn't affect much.
Wouldn't affect.
Also, the thing to understand is that they're underwater. How long does it take to go 900 miles in underwater?
I don't know. Okay,
You
here
got to
we
figure
go.
30,
Here we
40
go.
minutes. That would be,
Yeah.
That would mean they're moving 450 miles an hour.
Okay, I'm going into Street View. Can you go underwater with Google Maps?
I have a funny feeling they don't have very many cameras out there, bud.
Let's see. Explore. Well, we're a couple of explorers now, ain't we?
How about that?
Okay.
When they
Explore.
write the article for when I go missing.
Uh-huh.
If I go missing, when, not if I go missing.
Sure.
If they don't include Explorer in my article, you call that publication and you let them know. He's always been an explorer.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to take a note of this right here. Copy. Here, we're going to go into notes. Okay, so this is when they went missing. Okay.
Right.
Where's the Titanic? Can you look that up?
Where is the Titanic? What are the Titanic's coordinates?
Because there's a world where maybe they just went there.
And they're hanging out. I don't know how to read coordinates. 41 degrees. Hold on. Okay.
Okay.
41.7258.
0.7258.
That's the latitude.
Yes.
The longitude is minus 49.9408.
0.9408. Okay, so right now, just off the bat, where we're imagining they went missing is fairly close to where they should have been.
Right.
41, they went missing at 41. Again, this is all speculation.
But also I have a hunch.
Yeah.
I have a feeling.
41.6905 versus 41.7258. That's pretty good. So they're close by. It's
You're
just
acting,
this latitude.
These numbers mean absolutely nothing to either of us. As close as these numbers seem to be, they could be thousands of miles apart, and we would have no idea.
All right, let's plug this in. Oh, let me just Titanic.
No, you see, it's taking you. It's taking you to the Titanic themed McDonald's. In
Titanic
Cape Cod.
wreck.
No.
Huh. Dude, let's just put this in here, right?
Put it in. What's it gonna say?
Google Maps can't find that. Google Maps is good for shit, huh?
It's really not much of a map.
This is a scathing review of
It's
Google
really
Maps.
Not much, Yeah, no.
Here we go. Look.
Do we make it?
Yeah. So this is where the Titanic is.
And then you got to do directions to where
Directions.
where we figured.
Great. Yeah. No, that's very smart.
Hopefully, there's not any traffic.
There you go. All right, let's see.
Right. Is there a direct route?
Let's do walking.
Walking. Maybe there's a city bike port.
There is a cycling aspect. It's not saying we could not calculate this.
So it's just
all right,
taking
so
its
this
time.
already is this is
These are probably the problems they're running into.
this is
The Coast Guard.
this I think is what. So this is the thing right here. Oh, these are our 2 points
Right.
right here.
Right. And how many?
So just off the cuff here. Let's see. This
They
is
have
about
to
the,
be
this is about the
somewhere around
size
there.
of this is about the size of 2 fingers.
Right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6,
And a half.
7,
And a half.
8, 9.5.
9.5.
Yeah. So 9.5 times 20 miles. What's that? Just some quick math.
20.
24.
20.
Yeah, it's like 200 and
What is
like 245 miles.
What is 9.5 times 20? It said equals sign.
245.
245 miles.
Yeah, sure. Let's say that.
Yeah, that's a lot of space.
That's a lot of space.
That's a lot of ground to
Okay.
cover. I understand their struggles now. I have a better understanding of why it's taking so long.
It's about 255 miles, 45 miles.
Yeah.
Let's go to, let's add a new thing here. How fast can a submarine, or should we do submersible?
definitely a submersible.
Move
Underwater. At full speed.
At full speed. Submarine. Well, this is for submarines, but I think we can make it.
Are you sure?
It's the same idea.
Okay.
Submarines, about 56 kilometers per hour.
What is that?
It's about 35 miles per hour.
So they move dog shit slow.
They move dog shit, but this is also.
Wait.
This is also in 1965.
Because I was about to go, how long did they take to do that? I was about-
yeah, no, that'd be
900
crazy.
miles.
Well, I think they probably flew out to a thing. That's probably why it's so expensive. You have to take a little jet onto an like a carrier that's off in the ocean, and then you get onto it. It goes
I
underneath
see.
that, something like that. It looks like in Quora, how fast can a submarine run underwater? It says max speed is about 40 knots. 45 knots.
What is 45 knots?
Let's open up new tab. What
Is a knot?
is 45 knots in miles per hour? Okay, 50 about 51 miles per hour.
51 miles an hour. But
Yeah.
let's just say that's their full speed, and
Yeah.
they were traveling the whole 900, right?
Yeah.
It would take them 17.6 hours to get out there, to travel 900 miles.
Oh God.
Yeah.
How long do you think they can be under there?
They're still there.
They're still there.
What are you talking about? I'm sure.
All right, so
I'll
let's
be honest,
go back to the map.
This is dark.
Yeah.
If I'm on that boat, if
Yeah.
I'm Hashem, whatever his name is,
Yeah.
Hamish, I've killed myself, and I've probably killed everybody else.
No, there's no way you can. You have nothing to kill yourself with
What
except for.
are you talking about? There's 6 fucking remote controls that I could bang my head.
No, I don't think. I think your body stops you from doing that.
What do you mean?
I don't think your body can keep banging your head against the thing.
I think
it's like,
you-
it's
I
the same
think-
way you can't bite through your own finger. You know.
Maybe, but I'm saying well, first of all, you've never spent several days starving in a submarine, have you?
No, I haven't.
It probably pushes you to a different limit.
All right, let's go. Let's go to where. Let's just ask the experts. Where do they
where is this
think
submarine?
The submarine is. They'll know what submarine. Or I guess I'll
Well,
put
yeah,
submersible.
it's probably submersible.
Yeah, that's better.
SEO.
Submersible is. Where do you SEO? Where do they think has okay?
What if it's like Rockaway Beach? You probably drifted.
Astoria, Queens.
Astoria, Queens.
Okay, what we know about the missing? Oh, this is CNN. Is this where you were? How'd they go missing?
I was on CBS.
It was an 8-day journey. So you're right. It wasn't. It was a long journey that they had.
So, but you're in there for 8 days.
The trip is
No.
based on out of Newfoundland. So I was right.
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. Oh, sorry.
Newfoundland.
Off the coast
Our
of
Canadians.
Cape Cod.
Canadian brothers and sisters out there.
So the Titanic is about 900 miles off the coast of Cape Cod.
Right, but that's where they went to.
Yeah, that's where they were going, but that's not where they. So who's on board?
Who?
Hamish,
The Suleiman.
OceanGate CEO Stockton Rush.
The Daywood brothers.
The David
And then
brothers.
one other explorer.
Yes.
A French explorer.
Yes.
And I think the dude who is operating it.
Yes.
Does that add up? Yes.
Yeah, that adds up. We didn't even. The Titanic wreck is 13,000 feet below the sea. We didn't throw that into the mix.
Right, but the way I figure is you say, all right, today we're searching this square mile of ocean.
Yeah.
And you check all the depths. Like that. That's how I would go about it if I was put in charge of this project.
That's how I would do it. Estimated on Monday afternoon, the submersible had somewhere between 70 to 96 hours left of. So it's probably gonna, it's tomorrow, or I guess today or tomorrow.
I feel badly for them, but I
What is the submersible? I don't care about that. I probably should.
What is an explorer in the year
search-
2023?
What
That's
search
my question.
operations are underway? How might it be rescued? They're using planes, which already seems like the opposite of what they should be doing.
They're using planes.
It
huh?
seems as though they have 2 flights.
I feel like I've seen something in like old Pajama Sam video games where it's a big submarine that needs a big hand with a white glove.
Yeah, I'm thinking something like
Something
that
to
could come
grab
down
it.
and grab them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you're going to find it.
Yeah.
Well, it's been 38 minutes. I think we found
I
enough.
think we've contributed meaningfully to this discourse.
Yeah, there you go. I'm closing this up.
So have you walked away with any new perspective, any new thoughts, and new appreciations?
I feel
over,
bad. I think that we need to figure out.
This wasn't very funny, was it?
Well,
This is a
no, there were.
serious
I think
matter.
there were some fun parts of it.
But
What,
overall, it's a sad
so
state of
what do you
affairs.
what do you think? We should use wall rain to get them, or
Feel, use, dive.
just feel, use, dive? You know?
It's sad because Lord knows if any person I loved was on this submarine, I would be crestfallen. Obviously, what a sad, shocking way to go. Especially these are all people who have incredible means to live life and whatever.
Yeah.
All of that being said, if you ever told me that you were going on a submarine to see the fucking Titanic, I would say, buddy, find something to do. Find something better to do. You're a billionaire, buddy. Go fucking sit courtside. Go do,
I know.
find something to do.
Yeah, no, it's deeply
Go
upsetting.
to the Amazon River. They say they have secret
Oh,
fucking
see, that's a
civilizations.
good one. That's a good one.
They
Go
have
to the Amazon.
They have secret civilizations.
That I
all
would
there.
love to go on a
Beckley
safe
Tepe.
trip to the Amazon.
That's
I think
what I'm
that would be
saying.
very fun.
It's just, oh man, the depths of the ocean, man. I have no idea.
Yeah, no, that's scary. It's
They
scary.
said
I don't know why they do that.
They said something like, in terms of exploration of the universe, this is a
Yeah.
pivot if there ever was a pivot. In terms of exploration to put things in context,
Yeah.
they say imagine all of the Earth's oceans, the
Yeah.
entirety of the ocean.
Yeah.
They say if that is the universe, we have explored one solitary 8-ounce glass of water.
Wow.
Isn't that trippy?
Of the entire universe?
That's I heard someone. It could be someone could have just made it up. I don't know, but there was a viral clip.
You ever think you'd go to space?
No,
That seems even scarier.
no, I wouldn't do such a thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I used to when I was a kid. I used to love scuba diving.
Oh,
used to be-
really?
I've scuba dove, dove.
You have like a little oxygen pack or whatever?
I did. I mean, I don't own one.
Yeah,
but
but, like,
I,
that's what
I've
you
done.
did.
I've done it maybe 5 times in my life, and every time I've loved it.
Yeah.
And just now as an adult, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll go on a trip, whatever. It strikes a unique fear in me now.
Oh, sure.
I've approached it like it causes anxiety. in
No,
my
that would
body.
scare me.
It scares me.
That
but
would scare
I
me.
I think I would force myself to do it again, but it is it's scary.
Yeah. No, you know what I never got was snorkeling.
It does feel like a jip, doesn't it?
What the hell is that?
It's a cool.
Why not just no? I'm sorry. What? Unless your snorkel tube is like 6 feet long, you're not getting anything out
But
of
the
that.
idea is you can just glide. You don't have to worry about breathing. You can just keep your eyes on what's going on. Snorkeling,
I just feel like why
it
not?
for sure is for sure the ugly duckling of the
Yeah.
underwater activities family.
Yeah.
But it has its place. It has its
I-
place. One time I was in Mexico and there was all these little sea turtles swimming about.
Oh,
and you just watch them. And you go, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I for the longest time I thought that there must be some kind of mechanical apparatus in that snorkel mask. Like as a kid, I was like, well, that's got to be. I mean, how stupid would it be if it was just a little tube that you breathe the surface?
That's all
out
it
of?
is. That's all
I
it
was
is.
like, oh, maybe like air gets trapped in there and you can breathe it for longer or something. No, it's nothing.
No, not at all.
I couldn't believe that.
It's true, but it's you glide, you enjoy it, you take it all in. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's
No,
nice.
I
It does
wouldn't-
affect you do breathe in a way that you've never breathed before. It's not comfortable.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I feel badly for Hamish.
I feel badly for Hamish
Hamish.
and all of them. I hope that they're found. It would be amazing if they found them.
It's true, but also you can't.
It's like but I mean, like maybe people will look at us and laugh when they find these people.
Maybe.
You know, it's kind of like how nobody thought they could get those kids out of the little cave. Remember that?
the kids out of the cave.
Remember it was like in what was it like Taiwan or something like that.
You got to keep going.
I was like, remember it was
How
like during-
crazy if you were like, oh, in Taiwan. I go, oh, that one.
Yeah, no. Remember, this was huge. It was a big thing.
It was huge?
It was like during I think it was during the pandemic or something or other like that. There was like a soccer team of kids.
Oh.
They went cave exploring. Rain season comes in. They get caught. because the water's all risen into the cave and they can't go and they can't swim back. It's dark. They don't know how to get out of there. And they were in there for like 2 weeks, and people started going and getting them.
Yeah.
Nobody thought they could do it.
There was another one where a group of kids were like trapped in a jungle or something.
Oh,
with, like,
sure.
A newborn. You saw that one?
Yeah, no, I heard
There
about
was
that
like a
one.
teenage girl that was taking care of an infant in the fucking jungle.
When was that? Was that recent?
It was a couple weeks ago.
Was that a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Feels like this happens all the time now. Why? Maybe I don't want to go anywhere.
I blame. You know who I really blame?
Who do you blame?
All the fucking explorers out there. That's who I blame. You lot. Fancying yourself explorers. The map's been done. It's done. There's nothing more. Sorry.
I feel like here's my thing.
Yeah.
I don't think you should go anywhere unless you have a little jet pack or something, or something like that. A little propeller coming out of your hat, like Inspector Gadget. I feel like most scenarios can be solved if you could just fly upwards. I'm lost. Woo! I think that's great. You go and do that.
Yeah.
What we should be all the explorers should become inventors and invent little jet packs and things like that.
I would be way more receptive to people fancying themselves inventors than I am to them fancying themselves explorers.
I don't know if because I feel like that's something that I would come in and you would laugh so hard if I was like, I think I've invented something. That's what I'm saying.
But there's meaning to it. There's meaning to it.
Yeah.
I'm an inventor. Here's this doohickey that I've put together.
Isn't it kind of sad that we don't have inventors anymore? We just have like coders.
I
and
know
things
we
like
have
that.
coders. It's
Yeah,
all
it's
very
upsetting.
sad. Engineers.
I mean, what happened to a guy working away in a laboratory?
Yeah,
you know?
I'm saying, man.
With some screwdrivers, and he comes up with a pair of glasses that has hands. You know, like I want something like that. Oh, we should talk about before we go. We should talk about Apple glasses or whatever. You see that?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, they've got the Apple, their new.
Oh, the VR thing.
The VR thing.
Yeah.
It's the first like new real product they've made in a while.
But have they? Well, what is it? Anything new? No. It's more
no.
VR. It's more half-assed VR shit.
Yeah.
In it.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like maybe it'll be like the iPhone, you know? Like maybe nobody was talking about smartphones really before.
But that's
like,
kind of what
iPhone
I'm saying.
kinda took over.
Even the iPhone, they had a demonstration where they said, "Here, look, you see the iPhone? It fills up with beer, and look, I tip it over, and it empties the beer." And everybody said, "I need to get me one of those." There's still no interesting VR sell.
Yeah.
Where it's like, "Oh, that's fucking sick."
Well, maybe you put it on, and I don't know, it like scans people.
Takes you to the fucking Titanic.
Yeah, I'm saying. No, I'd do one where it would I'd have like you say I'm like a little dweeb or whatever.
Say.
And I got all my pals. All my pals live in California. And but I live in New York. I'll put on my little thing.
And
I'll go
them.
hang out with them in California.
That's a thing that's already happening.
Yeah.
But I'm not interested.
Yeah, well, you don't want to do that.
I certainly
You don't even want to leave Astoria.
I really don't. I have to leave Astoria, Queens tonight. I'm furious about it. I'm irate. And then I have to go to Rockaway to pick up my fucking car and pay a man $575. Hey, Hamish, if you fucking see this afterwards, send me $575 cash.
Uh-huh.
You understand? But yeah.
What do you guys think of the? Hey, so where do you guys think the Titan is? Huh?
Yeah.
Let us know what you think.
How would you survive the submarine?
How would you survive in a submarine?
I used to watch all the wilderness shows.
Yeah.
They
don't tell you how to survive in a submarine.
No, they haven't gotten there. Well, because they say a submarine. No, it's good. I'll just go swimming.
I mean, that's what they say. It's like there is no way to survive in a submarine.
I know.
Yeah, you can go to the wilderness.
I always wanted a magnesium flint stick. You ever hear about that?
What's that do?
It's a stick of magnesium that you can scrape, and you get a little pile of magnesium shavings, and you put that in your tinder, and then you strike it, and you can start a fire. Wow. Bear Grylls.
I'll tell you. I'll put that.
You never watched any of those shows? Bear Grylls?
No, I never did.
He would go into the wild with a camera crew. And there's like known stories about like they'd be like, all right, I've just fashioned my tent.
Yeah.
It's raining. It's 4 degrees out.
Yeah.
It's time to get a few hours of sleep. And then they'd cut the camera and it'd start the next day. And a report came out. They would go to a hotel. They'd go to a hotel. They'd back out of there. And he has his own fucking game show. And then
That's great.
He would piss. He would drink his own piss and
Yeah,
stuff.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
No, I know Bear Grylls, but I was never interested in anything like that.
No, I was all about it. But yeah,
that's that. Huh?
hey, if you made it this far in the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Do it for the lost members of Ocean Grade, fucking the submersible. If you're listening on any of the audio apps, or leave a comment, I reply to every comment. You can leave a good comment, a bad comment. You could just say hi. I respond to every single comment. If you're listening on any of the audio apps, whether it's Apple, whether it's Spotify,
Yeah.
whether it's the fucking
Apple
the
glasses.
Daywood family group.
Oh, the Daywood family group.
They just dropped
They've
a new
got
thing from their
yeah.
submersible.
Yeah.
I heard they were listening on the submersible.
They
to
are
the-
listening on
to
the-
the
you
Mega
know,
Pokemon episode.
No, yeah, they don't have much on there, but they do have that.
That's all they have. It's
Yeah.
we.
But it was a good episode.
It was a good episode. Leave a 5-star review. Do us a solid. Download the podcast. Leave a 5-star review. If you don't feel like we were perfect, because we probably weren't. There was no Pokemon this episode.
a lot of stuff. Yeah. No, that you
maybe
might
leave a
not have
4-star.
liked.
This might have been a 4-star for me. Maybe.
I don't know.
4.5 star.
I think it could be up there.
It could be up there.
Yeah.
Don't leave a 3-star. Don't do that.
No, don't
That's
do
no
that,
good.
please.
If you want to leave a 3-star, just sit on it. Digest it, type something up. Say, all of your constructive criticism. Email Bellhop Productions LLC at gmail.com. We'll reply. If you have an editing resume, we need an editor.
Yeah,
too.
we'll do that.
We're in talks with Neil. We're in negotiations.
Yeah, Neil
with
came back. Yeah.
Well, he's not back yet.
No, he's still working.
He said I'm thinking about coming back,
Uh-huh.
and we said okay.
I forgot.
And he said, but not yet.
I totally forgot to text. That's
Yeah,
my
you
big
got it.
thing.
Yeah,
No, I gotta
you're a
text.
bad
Neil,
guy. You didn't. If you don't want to do any of that, we have. If you want to support us materially, say fuck all that. We just want to give you money. Go to a Teespring. It's in the description down below. You can buy a T-shirt. You can buy a mug. You can buy a
What?
tote bag. You can buy a sticker.
No way.
And you can give it to your father for Father's Day.
Father's
Nothing will.
Day.
Imagine that's what I got Reed for Father's Day. I got him a
think
sticker.
That'd be great.
It's true.
Be-
If you don't want to do all
that'd
that,
be
we
really
have plenty of other shit, don't we?
We got plenty of other shit, don't we? Yeah, no, we've got. I remember I told you I was gonna do some bloopers and stuff for clickbait. I didn't do that. You know that I didn't do that, but it's gonna come out. It's coming to give me this weekend, huh? Let's give you this weekend. Yeah, I think I can do. I have them. I just didn't upload them. So we'll put those up there, and you'll watch that, and we'll maybe we'll do a fun little thing. I think it could be fun if we talked about why we deleted the scenes or whatnot. What our little director's
a little
commentary.
discussion.
A little discussion. Huh? A little something.
Little panel.
And then what else have we got? We got another fucking Let's Play. If you want, hey, if you want to see real kind of stuff buried at the bottom of the ocean, it's another fucking Let's Play.
That's true.
And if you don't like that, that's gaming stuff. That's Let's Play channel. That's all that. We'll start streaming. We'll probably do it here.
I was tempted to do streams.
Start do it here.
I was tempted to do a stream.
A stream.
Something of a stream.
a little stream. And
row
if you
your boat.
yeah.
That would be the title of our stream.
Yeah.
Gently down
Gently
the stream.
down the stream. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. All right, we might actually have to do that.
I'm pretty good at what I do.
Yeah.
Bring on
And then,
value.
hey, if you like spooky, scary stuff, we've got 3 Ways to Survive.
How many?
It's where we not 1, not 2, but 3 ways to survive. It's where we go on there.
magic
We go
number.
on creepypasta and r/no sleep. We find our scariest stories that we find, and each of us come up with a different way of doing it, concocting it, finding our way out, if you will. It's a fun time.
And that's all we're doing. And really, all of this is we're finding our way.
Finding our way out, right?
Finding our way.
Finding our way.
Just like you at home.
Just like you, huh? Just like the Titanic.
I'm proud of you. Is that everything?
Yeah, I think that's all of it.
You got anything else to say?
I don't have anything else to say.
All right, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.
See ya.